12 News at 10 with Mark Curtis and Caribe Divine starts now.
We begin tonight with a weather impact alert as the valley braces for a dangerously hot 4th of July. An excessive heat warning goes into effect tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And as Arizonans get ready to celebrate America's Independence Day, we could be flirting with record high temperatures throughout the end of the week. Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Caribe Divine.
I'm Jonathan McCall in tonight for Mark. So let's get you ready right now for what you can expect for the 4th of July. Meteorologist Lindsay Riley here tracking nearly a week of weather impact alert days. Lindsay, this heat is something you definitely don't want to mess around.
Absolutely. Temperatures are going to be in excess of 115. Overnight lows will be in the 90s. So even at 6 and 7 a.m., there is little to no relief. Over the next 6 days, we have an excessive heat warning between tomorrow and next Tuesday. That's the timeline. Highs around 115, lows in the 90s. What you need to know is you need to limit outdoor activities, at least strenuous ones, during the hottest part of the day, which is between 3 and 5, but even limit them earlier than that. Hydrate even if you're not feeling thirsty, and take plenty of breaks. Seek out the air conditioner, or at the very least, seek out the shade. As far as records are concerned, tomorrow likely not setting a record at 115. That will be 3 degrees shy. However, Friday will be our best chance at a record-setting day, 116 in the forecast. And then Saturday, we hit 115 within striking distance of another record. And Sunday, another 115-degree day. Here's our exclusive 12 News monsoon meter. And tomorrow, it's just going to be dry and hot. We have zeros on the meter for most of Arizona, which means dry weather, storm-free. Only chance for storms is a 2 down across southeastern Arizona, and our chances for storms for the next several days will be extremely low. The heat is going to continue to be the big story. Caribe?
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Well, this excessive heat is not only dangerous, but it can also be deadly. Maricopa County has already confirmed 13 heat-related deaths this year. That is a 62% increase from this same time last year. 162 others are currently under investigation. Of the confirmed deaths, heat was directly responsible for 7 of them, while being listed as a contributing factor for the other 6. People experiencing homelessness made up 31% of the reported heat-related deaths, while 54% were associated with some kind of drug use.
An update to breaking news that we've been following for you since 12 News at 5. Right now, Highway 60 is back open just west of Wickenburg after a truck carrying hay went up in flames this afternoon. This is video of that scene from Sky 12. The flames spreading to nearby brush. Tonight, the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management says 2 acres burned from this fire. Right now, traffic is alternating directions through the west lanes of Highway 60. The east lanes are still closed tonight. Now to a developing story. Frank Milstead, the man once in charge of the Arizona Department of Public Safety and now candidate for Maricopa County Sheriff, is being sued for defamation. The lawsuit stems from comments that Milstead made while appearing on 12 News Sunday Square Off 2 weeks ago. He was discussing the highest profile case of his career while at the head of DPS, the I-10 freeway shootings. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono live in studio tonight to explain. Bianca.
Yeah, Jonathan, the freeway shootings happened in 2015, and Leslie Merritt Jr. was the man accused. He was ultimately cleared of all criminal allegations, and in a newly filed lawsuit, Merritt Jr. alleges Frank Milstead's recent comments on 12 News about the case were defamatory.
The investigation of the 11 freeway shootings.
On June 23rd, Frank Milstead, candidate for Maricopa County Sheriff and former DPS director, appeared on Sunday Square Off. Asked by 12 News journalist Bram Resnick about the highest profile case when he was with the department, the I-10 freeway shootings. The series of shootings in 2015 had the valley on edge. Then Leslie Merritt Jr. was arrested and charged, but by 2016 the charges were dropped, and a judge would ultimately formally clear him of all criminal allegations in the case. Milstead, though, believes his department had the right guy.
Leslie Merritt, in my opinion, is still the freeway shooter, and we had the right guy in custody.
And it's those comments that have now led to a defamation lawsuit filed by Leslie Merritt Jr.
For anyone to think he is the I-10 freeway shooter, let alone the former director of the Department of Public Safety, was shocking and reprehensible.
Jason Lamb is Leslie Merritt Jr.'s attorney, and in addition to defamation, the lawsuit alleges Milstead's comments caused emotional distress.
It's just as important to Leslie today in 2024 as it was when he was arrested on September 18, 2015, for the entire world to know he is not the I-10 freeway shooter.
So, do they have a case?
It really is one of those things that could go either way.
Greg Leslie leads the First Amendment Clinic at ASU's Sandra Day O'Connor Law School. He notes that Milstead used the words, "in my opinion."
He did say, "in my opinion." Now, the important thing is that does not give you any kind of immunity to then make a factually false statement.
Now, Lamb awaits Milstead's response, but says an apology could go a long way.
If Frank Milstead would just acknowledge the truth and maybe apologize, that might just do it. That might be enough for Leslie. But if he wants to double and triple down, he will be held accountable in a court of law.
And when reached today, the Milstead campaign declined to comment on the lawsuit. We're live in studio tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you. New at 10, surprise police have made an arrest in a shooting that left an 18-year-old seriously injured. Police say that the shooting took place near the Loop 303 and Cactus Road around 10 o'clock last night. Police say that there was a large house party happening in the area with several witnesses in the street. They told police about a fight that occurred between the victim and another man. Police were able to find 18-year-old Daniel Majok several miles away and then brought him into custody. Investigators say that he admitted to his role in the shooting and is now facing 5 felony charges. We are learning more about a massive illegal fireworks bust in the East Valley. Mesa police seizing more than $1 million worth of fireworks that investigators say the suspects plan to sell ahead of the 4th of July. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is joining us live outside of Mesa PD headquarters to talk about the case, as well as a new program that will allow residents to report illegal fireworks in their neighborhood. Chase?
Caribe, please tell me, this may be the largest seizure of illegal fireworks the Mesa Police Department has ever had. And at the same time, they've already made several other arrests of people trying to sell these fireworks here in Mesa.
This amount of fireworks is rare for us.
What you're looking at is more than 2,000 boxes of illegal fireworks found in a Chandler storage unit.
Valued over $1 million.
All seized by Mesa police.
It took us 4 semi-truck loads to remove those fireworks from that location.
Illegal fireworks in Arizona are the ones you would typically see at a show. Ones that launch into the air and explode.
Fireworks that you are okay to light in Arizona are the ones on the ground, so your fountains, your sparklers, and your smoke bombs.
Detective Brandy Meyer says officers have been going to fireworks stands like this, looking into illegal sales, when they got a tip about the massive supply.
And just happened to have a conversation that led to this giant bust.
This case is far from the only one. Meyer says officers have arrested 4 people in the past few weeks for trying to sell illegal fireworks. One suspect reportedly told them he was looking to sell his supply for $1,000.
A lot of our illegal fireworks have been brought in from out of state.
Meyer said this year, the department is stepping up enforcement for the 4th of July to prevent fires like this and to keep folks safe.
A lot of the problems we're seeing are injuries to people.
She said more than 30 officers will be dedicated to responding to these incidents, utilizing a new program where if your neighbor's launching these types of fireworks, you can report them anonymously on the city's website.
You can upload photos, upload videos, and then our officers will get that information in real time.
Encouraging people to utilize the program to make sure your holiday celebration stays safe.
Now back to that massive illegal fireworks bust. Police did tell me that they did identify the person in possession of all those fireworks and said charges are pending as this investigation continues. We're live in Mesa tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Definitely.